What's the word, squad, and welcome to the first ever episode of Fourth Quarter Focus. Yes, Fourth Quarter Focus. Since the season started, you know what I'm saying? You know we bleed green over here, so I thought, why not make a segment where we lock in what really matters during the week of the Eagles games. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially with this past season opener being a rivalry game against the Cowboys. We got the Jalen Carter incident, what really went down, and we also going to be breaking down offensive and defensive stats, right? First, right out the gate, we had a Jalen Carter incident where he was ejected, 6 seconds into the first quarter. We ain't even kicked the ball off, and you gotta know that's not cool. He's a young man, and he apologized for it, but it set us back as a defense. You know, you can't be doing stuff like that. If you don't know, I'll be shocked if you didn't, but Jalen Carter for the Eagles was ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott.
Here he goes. He walks there in front of Dak Prescott. Did he spit? Did he spit on him?
Later footage revealed the whole context behind the situation. Dak Prescott spit near Jalen Carter, which was
in the huddle, walks out between his offensive linemen, and Dak spits down towards the ground, but in the direction of the Eagles with Carter, who had walked over there. And that,
which was a disrespectful gesture. We seen it in the videos. You know, it was very antagonizing. However, you know, you gotta be a little more professional. Jalen Carter responded, spitting directly on him, right? So he was flagged, instantly ejected. Yeah, you know, so that happened, right? We know he's going to see fines. I'm praying he don't get a suspension, but like I said, he did apologize.
Hey Jalen, could you explain what happened from your vantage point?
You know, it was a mistake that happened on my side, and it just won't happen again. You know, I feel bad for just my teammates and the fans out there. You know, I'm doing it for them. You know, I'm doing it for my family also, but the fans, you know, they show the most love. You heard them out there today. Just not being able to start the game, even finish the game, just fucked me up. But we'll get it better. It won't happen again.
Yeah, can we let's give him a little bit of room.
There's some footage later that showed that Dak may have done something first. Do you feel like he precipitated it?
A little bit of room.
No, I don't try to do nothing out of the ordinary. You know, anything that I feel like I have done something back is provoked. But you know, if it's something out there, y'all see it, we'll go off that.
So, you know, we can respect that. Did it hurt the defense? I'm gonna say yeah, because we wasn't able to get that rush that we needed, able to get that pressure on Dak Prescott, which was giving him time. Now, in our defense, you know, they guys was dropping the ball.
Prescott looking middle, covered, coming downfield for a winner. CD couldn't hang on,
and it hit CD right in the hands. That's two.
And they are bringing it. Prescott's lofting it. CD couldn't bring that one in either.
Who's your best player? Here it comes. Hard catch, but catchable.
So we was getting let off the hook a little bit, but we got to tighten that up. We definitely got to tighten that up. When it comes to the Jalen Carter situation, I want to say the overall question is, do you take the bait and cost your team, or do you keep your cool and make Dak Prescott play? You make him play, right? The obvious answer is the latter. You don't do something that's going to jeopardize your team in the long run. If anything, make it personal and play hard and make it personal. You know what I'm saying? Moving on, we got the offense, right? Offense was pretty solid. I like what I saw, despite our main receivers getting involved and seeing them get active, but it's only game one. You know what I'm saying? We had Jalen Hurts, 19 for 23, 152 yards, 62 rushing yards with 2 rushing touchdowns. We love to see it. We love to see it, Hurts. Stay active. And here's another thing. He wasn't running as a first option, which shows me 2 things. The offensive line is holding up. And second, he's being smarter with the ball. He's being smarter with the ball. He's able to withstand the little bit of pressure that he gets coming. Our receivers got to get open, though. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And that's cool. So Saquon Barkley had 60 yards, 1 touchdown. We like those. We love those. I'm praying Saquon can stay healthy through the season. I'm thinking he's going to have another breakout season, another league leading season. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comments below. AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, I want to say they might have had 2-3 catches. Here's a real good positive, and this is a callback to the offensive line. No sacks allowed. No sacks allowed. We love to see that. You feel me? We love to see it. So yeah, the offense did their thing. For the first game, the offense, it was a good showing. Right? It wasn't a lot of pressure on Hurts, and maybe that's because they don't got Micah Parsons that could have played a lot in it, but who cares? He was comfortable in the pocket. He wasn't all jumpy and running around to try to find somebody. So we'll see what week 2 brings for the Birds. I really think week 2, he gonna be airing it out because we got to get AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Johan Dotson and Michi. We got to get these guys involved, man. They playmakers. Offense was methodical. We ain't do nothing flashy. Like I said, it was the first game. We did do enough to win, which we gonna take them W's all day. But we, like I said, we definitely need more wide receiver involvement. So let's see. All right. So then we get into the defense. And this is where my concern lies, right? We already know without Jalen Carter, our line couldn't get the pressure that we needed. So it was a little shaky there. Them guys was able to get off some big runs, which once Jalen Carter come back, those runs in the up the gut and in the middle and all that is getting shut down. Hands down. Jahad Campbell, the rookie, his first official NFL season game. And guess what? He forced a fumble on Miles Sanders. That's what you get, Miles, for talking all that rap. Like you was going like, oh, it's personal when I play y'all now. So yeah, we one up on you. Hold that L. We'll take that fumble. Turnover on downs. For sure. Keon Mitchell recovered the fumble. Keon. Sorry if I didn't pronounce your first name right. I butchered that. I want to say Keon Mitchell. Somebody let me know how you pronounce that. Put the pronunciation in the comments below. He recovered the fumble. It wasn't for Dak Prescott. He would have scored, right? The second half, shutout defense, right? We had a weather delay, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's where I kind of called it, like, cause I was going live. Check out my live on while we was watching the game. I was reacting to the game. Of course, I can't show it, so I was watching it on my end while you watch it on your end. Get all the commentation in between. Got some good pointers to use for the next time I do it. But the second half, after the weather delay, it was kind of shut down. Yeah, we kind of shut them down. Even without Jalen Carter, We still kind of tightened up after that, but I think the weather delay might have had a lot to do with that second surge of energy from the defense, though. But it was resilient. We stayed resilient. We locked in without Jalen Carter, one of our best defensive linemen now. The secondary has to step up. We can't keep letting these dudes throw these bombs and boom, boom, boom. Hey, we got to get somebody on their number 1 and number 2 receivers. We need somebody else. We lost some big guys, and we got to replace those guys, man. The guys that we got out there, they sitting ducks. When it come to these receivers, these top NFL elite professional receivers, they sitting ducks. But yeah, man, this is the first pilot episode. So Hurts and Barkley, we know, they carried the offense. The defense bent, but we didn't break. That's what we like to see. Over time, we just gonna keep getting stronger, Jalen Carter incident was the headline. Nobody wanted, but here we are, right? And again, he apologized. And next time we play the Cowboys, oh yeah, it's gonna be personal. It's definitely going to be personal, right? So we'll see. We'll see if the Eagles can clean up the penalties and try to get that passing game going. We need to see that passing game going. So yeah, if you rock with this, let me know, man. Let me know in the comments below. I might just keep this going anyway, just for the sake of the season. We might just keep it going, squad. So I'm gonna see if I could get some get it more fine tuning. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if you rock with this breakdown, hit the subscribe, drop your thoughts on the Jalen Carter ejection. Drop your thoughts in the comments below and let me know what you think about that. Stay tuned for the next episode of Fourth Quarter Focus. This has been your boy, man, Rob.MeetsWorld. Till next time, squad. Peace.